Right, guys, this is our property owner, Katrina, who we're working for today, and she's just going to show us a little bit about the property.
Thank you for being here, Zeb, and your crew. It's amazing. You've lifted our spirits hugely.
Bring it on.
Awesome.
I just want to show you where what happened on the day of the 14th Valentine's Day. We were in our home. We couldn't leave. The bridges were both impassable. The police were not letting anybody out.
I heard this once before from another property owner.
Yes.
The police were not allowing people to leave Pakowhai.
No, because the water was already quite deep.
Oh, okay.
And I think for safety and security, they said just go home and hunker down, which was probably the right thing to do at the time because no one knew that we were going to have two rivers breach. So there was a mezzanine floor up here in our pack house. So Ian and I made camp up there. Yeah. So there were steps up inside. We hunkered down there. We had all of our grab bags, our cooker, our dog and everything up there to hunker down. Luckily Ian had the foresight to blow up 2 air beds because we thought we might be overnight at best, you know.
Yeah.
But when we came out to go up to the mezzanine, we saw a huge water wall coming through the hedge behind the place here. So
through that hedge back there.
Yeah, so we came out the back door and there was a wall of water we saw coming through the hedge and this massive stream of apples, like a current of apples. And so Ian said, come on love, we'd better go up. And as we were going up, he saw behind these hedges here, there was a wall of water coming from the back as well. So it raised very quickly. I've got some photos of it just sort of coming up. And then at one point there was a tractor tyre around the back behind the shed. And this huge tractor tyre just went floating off down our drive. This current of water is how strong it was.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, then we realised we were in trouble when it kept rising. And we couldn't get through to 111. We tried for 2 hours to get through. No coverage. We'd had the power off since 1 a.m. so we didn't really know what was happening anyway. And to cut a long story short, Ian tied a electrical cable around the window there. We took the louvers off this side. He swam in this torrent of water, tied it round that tree there.
The big
tree
one?
there.
Yeah.
He managed to get across there, so we put the dog on our Carly on the airbed, got her across, and then got myself across. And there's like these 2 rivers raging, but in the middle of the house there's like, I think they call it an eddy. We could see it was calm, so we just stayed round the top there and we just hung on to the spouting of the roof.
Oh my goodness.
And just tried to let the helicopter see us.
So you were on top of the roof
so we were
with your dog?
on the airbed, holding on to the spouting there. And Ian he didn't have an airbed at the time, so yeah, it was like just a bit of a blur now. But the amazing helicopter pilots, we owe them so much because they managed to hover on the top of the roof up there, and we climbed up the roof. I had my gardening gloves on, luckily. Climbed up the side of the roof in the rain. It was about 4:30 by then, and the lovely fireman pulled me in to the helicopter and took us over to safety on the other side of the river. Carly, our dog, we couldn't get her up the steep pitch in the rain, so some beautiful person came in the rescue boats at some point and picked her up
and
as
got
well.
your dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she was over with the hoo-ha people in Hastings, and they looked after her beautifully, and I'm so grateful to them. They've just been
That's
stunning
amazing.
as well. So now the house is toast, and having your crew in today just to help us clean some of the silt away, so as we have a way forward, hopefully.
Yeah.
Really grateful. Thank you so much.
No, that's amazing. Thank you so much for allowing us to come in here. So the house is definitely not salvageable from what I've seen.
5 metres high.
5 metres?
Yeah, you can see inside, you can see the rim where it went in the shed.
Oh my goodness.
The watermark. All this, from the aerial pictures we've seen, this whole lot was underwater. You could just see the tip of
the tip of this shed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You can see the line in there because we had
Let's go have a look.
Things. It's been water blasted out with a fireman's hose.
Oh yes, the fireman came and water blasted.
But you can still see
Oh, I see it. Can you see that line just about up there?
Yeah, you can see it.
Wow,
If
you
look
guys.
down there, you can see it.
That
That's
is crazy.
and that's where we were up there. So
See that line there? And you guys were hunkered up here.
yes, and that's when I jumped out through that window there. The water was up to here on my gumboots. So that's why
Up on that loft,
Yeah.
the water was up
Yeah.
past your gumboots.
And that's why
oh
our
my
Pucci
God.
was so, she was covered in oil as well, because it was all in here was just oil and stuff. Ian had tried to put the stuff up as high as he could, but it still got into the water.
So what I've heard from other property owners, and I'm sure it was the same with you, is that everything happened so fast. There was
Yeah.
no warning from civil defence or council or any
No.
alerts that went to your phone. There was nothing to prepare you for what was about to happen.
No, but again, how could they at the time, eh? Like, no one imagined that those two breaches would happen.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's no one's fault. It's just life.
It just
terror
is.
happened, and
Yeah.
nature's got its own story, eh? It's coming, doing its own thing regardless of what we think.
Don't mess with nature.
Yeah, I reckon.
Got it.
Yeah, so you know, we're just grateful for all the help that we've received and for being rescued and for all the other beautiful people that have put their time and energy into.
And have you had a few
supporting the
crews come
community.
through to give you a hand?
We've had the Man Up crew first, so they went through
awesome.
and did this, took all the silt out of the shed, which was heartbreaking for Ian because this is his shed, and you know, none of it was insured or anything like that. It was just his
Oh my
play place.
goodness.
And yeah, we had friends' cars stored here and all that sort of stuff.
And
so
they've all
so
been written off,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It was heartbreaking, to be fair. But the Man Up Trust just gave us that little lift, and then once they'd been, we thought, yeah, there's a way that we can at least have a chance of moving forward, you know.
Yeah.
And you guys today is huge. And we had a Sunday a couple of weeks ago. We had about 30 plus friends turn up, and
Awesome.
they washed all the parks. The beautiful girls in a big line here doing park washing and doing a chain of the parks along here, cleaning it all up.
that is,
And it was such a grotty job, and those girls just worked all day.
it brings
And
back faith in humanity, doesn't
Yeah,
it? That
yeah.
is awesome to hear.
It is, and for us, it's like there's something positive from this is that we've reconnected with so many
That's
friends,
right.
and
That's
we're so
awesome.
grateful to have those people in our life.
Right, well, we're going to get cracking and get done as much as we can today. Thank you so
I
much
can
for
hear all
chatting
this
with me.
noise around here. It's
I
just
know.
magic.
It's a beautiful noise, isn't it?
It's a
Heavy
beautiful
machinery.
noise. You don't know
It's
how long
great.
we've hunkered for machinery noise.
Yeah, no,
No,
awesome.
Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Katrina.